I feel insecure about the lack of religion in my life. When I'm talking to somebody that goes to church every Sunday, reads the Bible, I'm often thinking about, are they judging me? Do they think that I have no morals? Do they think that I'm a bad person? Both of my parents, they grew up in different religions, but they never forced religion on me and my sister. My mom would take us to church sometimes, but not often. We would pray sometimes before eating, before bed, but as we got older, we would just do less and less. We just weren't forced to practice anything, so I think just being kids, we didn't practice anything. I go back and forth because on one hand, I had the opportunity to decide what religion works for me, if I really did believe in Christianity, if I believed in God. But on the other hand, I wonder if not being raised in a specific religion contributed to feelings of me feeling lost, feeling confused, feeling not grounded. I struggled with depression for as long as I can remember. And I just wonder sometimes if I grew up religious, would I have had a better grasp on my mental health? I don't know. But I do think that a big source of insecurity can come from just not knowing why you're here. I'm constantly asking, like, what is the point? What is the point? I guess religion and spirituality, they help you to understand what the point is. They give you this kind of roadmap for how to live your life and what should you be doing every day and what should your mindset be that will help you get through different challenges. Where do we go after we die? I have a lot of questions about death. I have a lot of fear around death. I wonder if spirituality and religion are avenues that can help me to find more peace, answer more questions, give me more guidance. Or I also wonder if, these are things that are not necessary. If people that even are religious and are spiritual still struggle with these questions, still struggle with these same things that I'm struggling with. I know that a lot of people that were forced into a religion growing up, when they get older, they finally stop and think, do I really believe in this? Do the components of this religion that I've been practicing, do they really align with my values? What are my values? Are these values that I've held, are they mine or are they somebody else's? I know people that look down on organized religion and they judge people that are religious. I don't judge people that are religious, but there is a disconnect. A lot of what I associated with Christianity was this suppression of human emotion and desires and judgment, homophobia, misogyny, forcing people to be like you. I don't like the idea that there's only one right way to live life. I don't resonate with any kind of belief that feels forced or feels fear-based or feels like if you don't do this, something bad will happen. I really resonate with choice. I value not having to follow all these different rules to be accepted. I value freedom. I value just getting back to our nature before things like capitalism and racism and misogyny just kind of imprisoned us and told us that we have to look this certain way, we have to talk this certain way, we have to do these certain things in order to be seen as valuable and seen as accepted. I just want to feel like I'm accepted for who I am. I was reading All About Love by Bell Hooks, and she has a chapter 5, it's about spirituality. And one thing she says in that chapter that I really enjoyed was she says, spiritual practice does not need to be connected to organized religion in order to be meaningful. Everyone has to choose the spiritual practice that best enhances their life. I haven't done a deep dive into all the religions, but I honestly feel like a lot of them are saying very similar things. I heard of this term omnism, and it just means the recognition and respect of all religions and their gods or lack thereof. I think that a lot of the religions have really great tools and really great guides. I would just like to explore all the different religions and take different tools from each one that resonate with me and my lifestyle and what I want for my life, and kind of just like build my own religion that's really specific to me. I don't know if that's like really controversial or if that's something that a lot of people do, but I feel like that would be like my ideal, like not feeling like I have to, you know, pick one religion and stay with that one forever and only practice this one religion and this one book's teachings. A big part of religion is also their views on sexuality and how women are supposed to carry themselves. This idea that, you know, masturbating is wrong, sex is wrong. In terms of for women, sex before marriage is wrong and you're gonna go to hell and all these things. I'm really interested in sex positivity, but I'm also thinking about what does that mean, right? What does that mean to be sexually liberated? I wonder if there's any validity in this conversation around, you know, like your body is a temple. This idea of your body as a temple kind of coincides with a lot of like misogynistic ideas of purity. This idea that women are more valuable the less people they've had sex with. So I just struggle with this idea because I don't want to have any beliefs that align with misogynistic ideas that control women and control their bodies. I also want to make actions and decisions for myself that really make me feel good, not only in the moment but long term as well. I'm still on that journey. But I'm also just learning that everybody is different and everybody has different needs, and same with religion. I don't think that anyone should be judged for following the path that brings them the most peace. I'm still trying to figure out what actions in my life are coming from a place of trying to fill a void versus this actually genuinely feels good for me in this moment and afterwards. I want to try to resist instant gratification if that means that it will cause me pain long term. This could be in terms of who I'm spending time with, what food I'm eating, who I'm having sex with, things like that. As human beings, we all have this innate need for community and identity, to feel like we belong, to feel accepted. Religion is the place that a lot of us find that community and we find that sense of identity. There's nothing wrong with finding different avenues to fulfill these, you know, natural needs that we have as human beings. However, I do feel like when we are looking to fill our needs and when we are coming from a place of desperation or of lack, I think that it's really easy to fall into situations that are not actually beneficial for us. I feel like you're more susceptible to join things like cults when you are not just secure in yourself. Whatever I do decide to become a part of, if I do decide to become a part of anything, I want to make sure that it's coming from an authentic place, a place of genuine feelings of belonging, not kind of like twisting and contorting myself in order to fit in this space that is not actually for me. I started locks in 2016. I think that a lot of people see locks as a very like free spirit kind of hairstyle. When people started to kind of associate me as like this like free spirit kind of person, I was not upset at that. I was not mad at that, you know? I think that there are aspects of these communities that I do really resonate with and I do really enjoy, but I do feel like when I get deeper into those topics, when we're talking about things like crystals or like astrology, these are topics that I don't really feel a strong connection to. I just want to be wary of calling myself something, labeling myself as something, labeling myself as like a part of any kind of community just because I resonate with one or two things, or just because I want to belong or I want a sense of community so bad that I'm willing to possibly overlook feelings of misalignment. I'm still figuring a lot of things out in terms of my identity and my interests and just everything. So I wonder, do I need to be so sure about my spirituality? Is that something that's necessary, or is it something that I can explore if I feel called to, when it feels right? I'm also just like, what if it never feels right? How intentional do you have to be about your religion, about your spiritual journey? I just wanted to talk about my insecurities around religion, because I don't think that that's really talked about a lot. I think we talk a lot about our physical insecurities. I've also been interested in like African religion, and I wonder if that is something that will resonate more with me than other religions. But I'm also like, how do you even begin to explore these religions? How do I make sure that any religion that I'm exploring it in a way that's ethical, in a way that is respectful? I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of things that I'm confused about, but I just wanted to share kind of my perspective. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have any thoughts on this topic, if you have any advice for me, definitely let me know. Comment below. I feel like life is really hard, and I just hope that wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you find what you need to just find some peace